In this video, I will show you a step-by-step process how I analyze the charts and how I was able to convert $1,000 into $5,000 with just this simple trading strategy on gold. So let's get started. So on my daily chart, the first thing I look out for, I first of all look out for the trend of the market on my daily chart. On my daily chart, we still have the uptrend structure. So long we have this uptrend structure, we see expect price to resume to push higher, which is we have a lower low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Then we also have a higher low here. Then price went up here and break below the higher low. So there was a high here where the price from higher low here. Price went up here from high here and later came down and break below this higher low. So long price break those higher low, this particular support will turn towards resistance. So long we have this support that turn to resistance, price later did a false breakout from this low. We had a false breakout from this particular low, which pushed price back to this resistance area. So long price move back to this resistance area, this resistance, and price failed to break that resistance. Then price now returns back towards to this support that turned towards resistance. So long price close on this support that turned to resistance, I notice we have a strong level in this area. So when we have this strong level, we are expecting a major movement of price. So the next thing I did now was to go to weekly chart first, to know the candlestick anatomy on the weekly chart. Then I went to my weekly chart. As I went, we have the strength of the weekly chart option. You see how the option structure on the weekly chart. So long we have the lower low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Then we have a higher low, higher low, and higher low. We have a change of trend here. We have a higher low there. Price went price later break below it. Then price came back to form a resistance here, and later price came back to this same level and test level. Then price failed to break this level. Then price resumed to push higher. So when price push higher and form this higher low, then we now found a price action setup here, which is an inside bar price action setup. That period when the setup was printed. So long I found this price action setup here, which is an inside bar price action setup on the weekly chart. This shows that we are expecting price to push high from this level. So long now I have known that the weekly trend and the candlestick anatomy on the weekly chart support my movement of price to the upside. The next thing I did was to go back to my daily chart. When I go back to my daily chart, I wait for price to close above this level. Price close above this level because we see when price close on this support level, we have here as a resistance. So we need price to close above it, above this support level, to convert that support to resistance. So when price close above this level, we now have here as a support. Now here becomes our support, here becomes our resistance. Then I now share the anatomy of the candlestick on that level. You can see that from the anatomy, on candlestick anatomy, you can see that price converted this resistance into support. So price must retest the level before price push higher. So now we know that price will be moving higher from this level. We need to go to where our 4-hour chart for us to look out for area of entry to reduce our risk. So on the 4-hour chart, we have this lower low. Then price creates sideways trend for some period of time. We have a sideways trend. Then price break the low of this sideways trend, which shows that there's a sign of price to push higher. So then what we expect, price went and close above this lower high. So long price close above this lower high, we expect a turning point, a change of trend for price to push higher. So long price close this lower, break above this lower high, so we expect price to retest. So after price retest and close above this high, then price did another retest back to this level. When price did retest back to this level on the 4-hour chart, we now know that we clearly have a uptrend movement on the 4-hour chart, and price on the 4-hour chart close this bearish candles, which is this bearish candles on the 4-hour chart, close on the support that turn towards resistance. So long we have that setup, and we also have this price on candlestick setup here, which shows we can buy from this level. So long price is also buy from this level, and we have a uptrend structure. Then we went back again to our daily chart. When we went back again to our daily chart, we noticed we also have this particular, because here was support resistance before. This resistance was converted to what? To support. So price now closed above that resistance, which make this resistance turn back to what? Which also make this resistance now turn back to this resistance turn back to what? Support. Then our candlestick anatomy now, we now converted this resistance into what? Support, which we expect price will test that level from anatomy for price to push higher. And price really did well because of the anatomy of the candlestick is telling us for option movement, and the structure of the market is also telling us option movement. So you can see that the anatomy of the candlestick and the trend of the market, which is the structure, they are the same direction. So we went back to our 4-hour chart. Then we make an execution of taking this trade from this particular level. Then we place our buy opportunity, a buy from this level, then with our stop loss from this so our stop loss below this, the candlestick. So we place our stop loss below the candlestick, and with our target, we targeted with our target of 1:5. So this is how we are able to convert our $1,000 to $5,000 on a single trade. So then our risk, we calculated our risk was low on the 4-hour chart. This is how we were able to convert our $1,000 to $5,000 on a single trade. If you find these trading tips helpful, like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video.